everybody, welcome to Caroline's Closet. I'm going to jump right in today with yet another Goodwill Bluebox DIY craft jewelry lot, 5 pounds for $19.99 plus $7.99 shipping, but I buy 2 at a time, so I only pay the $7.99 once. I just finished doing my taxes. My first year where reselling income was my only thing to claim. I was a part-time reseller for the last 6 years and had my W-2 from my regular job to claim. So this was a little interesting, but I figured that's done and it was a bit of a challenge, and now I get to reward myself with some jewelry fun. So this is the inside of my Bluebox. And I'm going to dump it right to the side here. Empty box. Set this aside. And let's get right into it. Here is that Monster High. I think that's Monster High. Little girl's Monster High bangle. Fun copper tone hinge cuff bracelet. Looking for any maker's marks as I go, but I'm not seeing any on this one. I do like that though. It's unique and fun. It might be something someone would pay me 10 bucks for. This is just a stretch bracelet. It's missing some of the rhinestones, at least one of them. No markings that I can see on the inside. So that'll go in a craft lot. Oh, I should have waited until my printer was done printing the taxes. My printer is so slow. Oh, 2 bracelets, one inside the other. Hopefully you can hear me over the printer, but it should not take too long to finish up. All it has is a Made in China sticker that may or may not have actually come on this bracelet. It's kind of a ovally squared shape, but I like that one. Oh, it's missing. Yeah, it's missing some rhinestones also. These are not supposed to have one. None of those are, but on this side it looks like there's one stone missing there. And this is a fun multi-metal cuff bracelet. That's faux turquoise in there. Feels very chalky. But I do like that bracelet. That's really neat. That's worthy of selling, I believe. My lots have not been doing well at all lately. So for those of you that want advice on selling lots of either craft jewelry or just random lots of other stuff, mine have not been doing so well, but this is a ring that I would likely put into a ring lot. Yesterday I listed 10 jewelry lots in auction, or 10 earring lots in auction. We'll see if any of them do well. Most of them were like $9.99 or $12.99 with free shipping on them. All lightweight, just a bunch of earrings. I think my smallest lot was 10 earrings, and I had one all the way up to like 42. So hopefully somebody will show some interest in those, but this is kind of cool, except the red is faded on half of it. It would probably go in a bracelet lot to sit and not sell, because that's what we do. I foresee some tangles in my future. Here's just some little bangles. You can see my fun little band-aid. My nail broke way under where it should be breaking, so I put a band-aid on it to prolong the inevitable because it hurt and I did not want it to hurt anymore. Little shark tooth necklace. I have a pile of shell type necklaces and jewelry going that I would probably add that to be included in a beachy lot, maritime lot. I think that's an elephant, maybe, I don't know. If it is, then the trunk is not very long, so maybe not an elephant. But no markings on that, so that would likely go in a necklace lot. Again, to sit and not sell. Here we have one that is on its card, and New York and Company. So this one's probably worthy of selling. And I like this one. And I've sold New York and Company jewelry before. I'm guessing I could probably get $15 for this one. Looks to be in really good condition. So that's my first star piece of this lot. I'm going to set aside the earrings for now. This is, okay, there we go. Just a long chain, unbranded, with some various leaves at the bottom. No branding on that, but it's kind of cool. It might be sold individually. At the end of the video, you can get a better idea of what items I opt to sell on their own, which items will go in lots, how much money I think I'll get for the ones that I'll sell on their own. This is Aldo, which I have sold before. It's just a tiny cross bracelet. Probably not going to fetch more than $8 to $10, but it is branded, so I'll take it. This is just a little circle pin. No markings or anything on that one. This is just a broken piece of probably an earring or something. And this might have come off of, no, it wouldn't have, it doesn't match. I was going to say it might have come off of the Aldo bracelet, but that's all gold metal and this is silver. So just a fun little pendant charm. A single Charlotte Russe earring. I'm seeing lots of cards in here. That doesn't necessarily mean it's anything good, but doesn't even really mean it's anything new. But so here is, I think it's 2 pairs. Yes. There's 2 pairs of black dangly earrings. They would likely go in an earring lot, which hopefully by the end of the week I will have an idea if they're actually worth selling. Here is a pretty heart charm bracelet. Love, friends, forever. Love, friend, forever. I would say that could be sterling, but I don't think so. I'm gonna get my magnets just to see if it sticks. Oh, that sticks to the rings. The ring up here, but the heart doesn't stick. This part doesn't stick. And these don't stick. I will test it and see. It doesn't have any brandings. It doesn't seem that special to be made with sterling, but this is a really cool heart piece that's on there. So I will set that aside in my I want to test and check you out further pile. That way you guys can, oops, I do that every time. You guys can get an answer by the end of the video on what's actually good and what I didn't know what I was talking about when I talked about it. Pieces. This has an earring stuck to it. There we go. This is just Charming Charlie, and should have a little C charm somewhere on it, but I'm not seeing its C. I'm not sure. It looks like there must have been something else that was attached that broke off of this one, because those little strings, or maybe somebody just removed it, maybe a second string or something. So I don't think this one is complete, so it'll probably go in a craft pile. This is Carol, $7.99, compare at $28. So we'll just say $7.99 on you. And we're also just gonna say that you're a tangled mess at the bottom. So I will deal with untangling that mess later, but I think these pieces here might be something else that's stuck in there. I don't know. It's got, yeah, it's got that chain, so I think this is all part of the same necklace. So I will detangle it from itself off camera so you don't have to watch that. This is a crushed up little flower pin. Probably just throw it in the garbage. Not a big fan of fabric pieces. This is just a stretch bracelet. Had a really cool pair of earrings in one of the lots that I just listed that matched this perfectly. It'll go in a bracelet lot. Some random earrings. This is an adjustable length anchor bracelet or anklet. I don't think it has any missing rhinestones, but it's not very good quality. This would probably go in a lot. And then this is kind of fun. Just seed bead short choker necklace. And no branding that I can tell on that. But I like that one. That one might go on its own. I'm unpredictable with what I end up listing on its own. It really just depends on how much I have to list and whether or not I really like the piece enough to list it. This I like, and it seems pretty good quality. I am not seeing any brand indicators on it, but I do like it. And it is not magnetic, so I will test it for silver. It's got these little silver dividers in between each section also. But I like that one enough that I would list it silver or not silver, I don't care. This is a broken earring. I'll still set it aside, but even if I find the match, it's not going to do me any good. And this is, it is not a broken earring, it's a tangled earring. Set it aside also. I can't tell if this was, I think maybe that's just like the bolo tie end, but I could pull it all the way through, so something on here is broken. But I don't know where the other side attaches. I will have to check this piece out a little bit, because if I pull this all the way up, it'll go right through. And then it's completely unattached, but I don't see don't see anywhere where it should be attached. Maybe it goes through the opposite direction. I will have to investigate this piece further. It is either broken or was just poorly put in there. This is skinny little copper colored wire. A little empty card. This is fun. Little bar necklace. Some pretty colored gemstones in there. No branding on it, and it's just on a leather cord, but it's not in too rough of shape. And I like that. Well, let's see, is this magnetic? No. Could potentially be a silver item. We'll check it out. Also, earring. This is a fun knuckle ring. It's obviously a cheap one with the under coating showing through. I don't know how anybody wears these. That would drive me nuts. Drive me totally nuts. Obviously this one's a little small for my finger, but it will go in a ring lot. Some more random little bangles. Get the big chunky stuff out of here. Ooh, I see what piece I want to reach for. Let me get through this pile. There's a cool piece in there I see. I want to get to it. Okay, here's the chunky with another cheapo thing stuck in it. Okay, and then this is, oh, that's just a magnet. Huh. Okay. So, there's this giant chunky plastic bead necklace. And then, what's this? That was the one I already had. There's this little pendant. This is funky. What the heck are you? This must be a bracelet, maybe. It's Velcro or latch and hook. Yeah, it's a bracelet. That's really cool. Some of it is metal and some of it is cord, and it's different tone metals. And Velcro, the fun design on the back. I like this one. This one's worthy of selling. Set this aside. Probably for a bracelet lot, but that is yet to be determined. Charlotte Russe, 2 pairs of fun dangly earrings. But, oh, this is just something else. Oh wait, it's supposed to be 3 pairs, I guess, but this one's missing, so maybe somewhere in there I will find that 3rd piece. But all of them together were only $3.99, so definitely lot material. Some funky feather stuff going on here. And this I will detangle off camera and show off in a little bit. See you. And no branding on this little best friend necklace. Plus it appears to be broken. Earrings get stuck in everything. This is just a fun little leather cord, actually not leather, fabric cord bracelet for a bracelet lot. Another bracelet. Here's the fun piece I caught my eye. This is crazy cool. It's just a brooch. Not seeing any markings on it. Not sure what those stones are, but I will have to look that up. But that just looks really, really, really well made, intricate detail. I love it. I like this a lot. This will definitely get sold on its own. I will definitely have to do some research to find some good descriptors for it, some nice keywords, and to figure out what those stones are. But I like that. Like it a lot. Don't know what its value is, but it's another single earring. Meet Kirsten, little American Girl pin. Just sold Kirsten's books. I should have, if I still had those, I'd throw the pin in with the books, but too late now. This is just a ribbon choker, unbranded piece. Chokers seem to do pretty well for me, so it's probably sellable. I might do a choker lot soon because I do have several listed. These are just cheap plastic fake pearl stretch necklace. It'll go in a necklace lot. This is fun. Silver and gold tone. Oh, and I see a tag. Yay. Let's see. Vincero? I will have to look up Vincero if that's actually what it says and see if there's any value to that. But it's fun. It doesn't feel like a super high quality piece, but it's fun, it's chunky, it's unique. I like those things. These beads feel like one tug and the threads are gonna break, so I'm gonna be careful about tugging on those and having a ton of beads spill out. But here are some fun pewter silver tone colored bracelets all bundled together with a ribbon. There were similar bundles in one of my last 2 boxes, so I don't know if that's how somebody keeps all of their bracelets or if that's how they came, but I like those as a bundle. It's probably sellable. More earrings. Oh, here's a pair of earrings nicely kept together. Those are fun. Orange and green beads on the bottom. Gonna guess this isn't gold, but it is not magnetic, so I will test. Check it for markings really quick. I don't see any markings on the hooks at all. I'll add it to my test pile just to be sure. Another bangle bracelet. Bangle bracelets everywhere. These seem to be pretty popular now too, at least popular to donate to Goodwill, because I get a lot of these leather bracelets with a charm of some nature on the top. That'll go in a bracelet lot. Earring. Let's see, what are you? That's a cool pendant. Not sure what kind of stone that is either, but it's neat. Looks almost like it's moldy on the edge, though. I mean, I'm sure that's just how the stone is, but looks funny. I like it, though. Probably go in a craft lot. This is a heavy metal chain necklace. No markings or brandings on this piece. Probably go in a necklace lot. A bunch more bangles. Oh, these are one bracelet, all interlinked and attached. These are always fun. I can play with these things forever, flipping them around and around. You can get lost in it. Anyway, there's this. Single earring, single earring. Hopefully I'll have some matches because I'm gaining quite a pile of earrings here. Earring. Okay, so here is another necklace. I'm about to take that band-aid off just because I'm sick of looking at it, but no brandings on this one. It's still a little tangled among itself, but not a very high quality necklace. And I think the end of it is a little broken, so probably not going to even go in a bracelet lot or a necklace lot. Am I mumbling today? Because I feel like I'm really mumbling. And if I am, I'm sorry. This is fun. Plastic, white plastic roses. As I'm learning more and more about some of the older plastics, I'm learning to look this stuff up a little better and see if it has any value beyond just standard plastic. But this looks older and it does look cool, so I will definitely check the plastic out a little bit and see and let you know at the end of the video. This is a fun metal bracelet, but it is very stretched out. It will go in a craft pile. Here's a pretty pair of earrings that are actually in the pair, both with a rhinestone on them. And let's just see. No magnetic attraction there. I will set them in my test pile. Peace sign ring will go in a ring lot. Just a junk ring, earring, 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 earring. What are you? Oh, a hot air balloon thing. Pendant. Have to straighten out those strings. It looks like it's way longer on one side. I'll have to work them back through, but that's really cool. That's unique. And it's just on a chain with no markings. I like that though. Just in unique subject matter alone, it would be worthy of me listing individually. The chain is definitely magnetic. The balloon is, oh, the little rings are, you can see, but the balloon and the other metal pieces aren't, but the chains sure are. I like that though. Have not seen one like that before. Travel pin. This has some crud on it. I think that is all surface crud that can be pulled off. No markings on it. If that stuff clean, no, it is. It's peeled coating, so this would probably just go in my craft pile. If it was something that cleaned up perfectly nicely, I'd be willing to list that on its own, but nothing that special there. We're almost done, guys, almost. Here's just a random shiny gemstone, rhinestone, an earring. Lots of earrings falling out under there. Here's a cool bracelet. No markings. Another fun bracelet. This one I do like. Not seeing any markings anywhere on the inside either, but I do like this one a lot. See some value in it, so it might get listed on its own. Another one of these bracelets. Bangle. More bangles. Earring, 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 earring. Bracelet, bracelet. This is cool. Silver pendant. It looks like it might have once been a locket. Well, maybe it still opens. I think it's sealed all the way around, but it does look like it once opened. Not magnetic at all. I will set that aside to test the metal. Earring, earring back. Garbage. This is all we've got left. This is a very thick shell. And some fun amber colored stones. No markings on it. Might go in a lot with all the shell pieces, I don't know. It's interesting. Get this slinky bracelet out of here, because everything seems to want to be attached to it. I am the master slinky untangler in my home, and all of my children have all been master slinky tanglers at some point in their lives. It's quite annoying. But this is fun, just various green, except this one, all the paint is peeling off of this bottom one. Lots of different green stones, green plastic beads. Some of them I think are glass. Probably put it in a bracelet lot though, just because it does have some paint peeling. I had to shut off the camera for a second and blow my nose because I did not think you guys needed to hear that. So, sorry. But, I'm back. I made it quick. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Are you attached? Yes. Okay, so I think these pieces are supposed to be part of the same thing, though I am not sure how. Something about it is broken, but it is really cool, whatever it is. I will have to see if this doesn't look like it should be part of it, but it also doesn't look like it's, I don't know, maybe, oh, it is not part of it. Okay, it is not part of it. My mistake. Okay, so we have this, but this does appear to have another stone that's missing from the bottom of it, which I could either just pull that out or attach a stone. And then there's this one. They both have the same kind of hooks, so they might have been the same kind. same designer. And this one looks cool too. Good enough condition, although this one has a lot of empty string. And there is a slight pull on the metal, so not likely to be sterling. Another stretch bracelet. So these over here. A wire necklace, choker necklace. This is fun. Let me see. No brand on this. There we go. I like it though. And let's just check. That's the rings. Oh, the chain and the rings are magnetic. Not sure about the rest. And this is the last of it. Just gonna tangle quickly right behind you. Okay, so here's one. It's missing some stones, unbranded, and it's got an extra chain stuck in it that's broken. So those will go in craft pile. Oh, this one is maybe. Okay, so this one is Leah Sophia. And I'm just trying to figure out how it goes. So these two ends came unattached from some part of it. But I think I can fix that relatively easily if I can figure out exactly how it's supposed to look, which I have no idea. So messing with it for just a second. I think it's just going to be like that, but I would have to get those pieces, figure out the right order they go in. So that's everything. Let me see. At a glance, I'm not seeing any earring pairs. Scoot these out of the way. So here's all the earrings I set aside. I'm looking for the match for this one. And this one. This Charlotte Russe only had one. Some of these would be cool as craft pieces, which is fine because that's what they'll get used for. I wish I had the match for this one because clip-ons do well for me, but I don't. Just a pendant. The owl's really cool. If I had a match for that one would probably do well. But I'm not seeing any matches. This one has potential to be genuine gold. I'm not sure why there's two backings. I think one of them might just be stuck. But it's very lightweight, very delicate, and not magnetic. So I will test that one. And I think that's it. So I will, oh, here's a pair. Yay, I found one pair. One more pair. There we go. Those are pretty. They'll go for an earring lot. I will do my research and be back with you shortly. Okay guys, once again it is a few days later and I am just now getting back to this, but here are the select pieces that I will list individually. This is 3 different Charlotte Russe necklaces. It was one that was all tangled and I didn't actually show it off earlier. I had set it to the side. 3 different ones, all with feathers on the bottom. I'll probably put it up in my 5 for 20 sale on Poshmark. All 3 of them together as they are carded. This is the one that was Vincero, and I was able to find only one that sold recently, and it sold for I believe $29.99. A couple others were listed for in the $30–40 range. I'll probably aim around $30 and see what happens. This was my Leah Sophia piece. I'm going to aim for 20 on that one. I'll probably accept 12 or 15. This is the New York & Company. Yes, New York & Company necklace. I'm going to aim for around 15 on that one. These 2, I think I'll get about 12 to 15 each on. This one I'll put up for just $5–6 and put it in my 5 for 20 sale. I just sold one of these similar but with beach themed markings on it for I think $7.67 plus shipping on eBay, so there is a market for them. This one I'll probably also put in my 5 for 20 sale. I don't know what I'll start it at, 10 or 12ish, somewhere in there, but I do like that bracelet. This, I just took this pendant and put it on this empty wire. I'll probably sell it like this. Somebody can obviously take it off if they want, and I'll just list it like this as $12. This is the Aldo bracelet. Again, another 5 for 20 item. I'll probably put it up for $6–7 and see what happens. This one I did have to do some research on, and I had to ask on Facebook. My favorite jewelry group on Facebook is Texas Gals Jewelry Lovers. There is a lot of helpful information in their files, which they do encourage you to check the files before asking questions. But this is a sash pin from the early 1900s. This particular hook, C-clasp hook design, was patented in 1913, so I can age this to right around then, and I'm going to try for 40, but honestly, if I get 25 for it, I'll be super happy. And so this will be my piece that pays for the box. And then we have this, and I don't think I saw any brand on it when I first pulled it out, but then I found this little bird charm, and I still have yet to place it. So if you know this bird charm, there's no writing or anything on the other side. Chloe and Isabel was guessed by somebody, but theirs is a long skinny bird. For some reason, I'm thinking anthropology, but I don't know why I'm thinking that, and I looked through a couple listings of anthro necklaces, and I couldn't find one with a little bird like that. So if you know that bird, let me know. This is not silver or gold or anything special, but it is super cool. I'm going to list it for around $20, probably accept 12 or 15. This is an older rose plastic, heavy plastic bracelet. I'm going to put it up around $15. Then we have this one, did not test as sterling, but it is super cool. I'm going to list it for about $12. This one, this tested as sterling, but none of this did, so I think this end piece might have been added later. and it's also broken. So I'll probably take the sterling pieces off and throw them in a scrap sterling lot and then just get rid of the rest. Not sure there. This also tested as sterling, and so did this. So this bracelet I'll probably list for $15. This I will probably hold until I get my next sterling chain with nothing on it and make a new necklace. This little guy tested as 14 karat gold. Sorry, I had a little coughing fit there. He'll just go in a scrap gold lot. These tested as either 10 or 12 karat gold, but I'm guessing they are both plated. They're far too heavy to be solid gold all the way through. Oh my goodness, I'm fine until I start coughing, and then I start talking, and then I start hacking. But anyway, I'm guessing both of those pairs are gold plated. And then I wanted to do an update on this piece from a couple boxes ago. I did end up ordering some Simichrome polish, which is, from what I heard, the best tell on Bakelite. So this bracelet does pass the smell test. Running it under very hot water and then taking a whiff has a very chemical smell. But it did not pass the Formula 409 test, which should cause a Q-tip to kind of yellow with a chemical reaction. But I have been told that because Formula 409 is not all the same, that could happen. So I ordered this Simichrome polish, and this is the result of rubbing it all over the inside. Got a yucky, earwaxy yellow color on the Q-tip, and then this one, just for sake of comparison, I wiped all over the white plastic just to see if there was any reaction, because they both kind of have a shiny coat to them, and there is nothing that happened there. So this is what you want to see when testing for Bakelite, and I now feel fairly confident that I can list this as Bakelite. But I always do thorough research, and this is my first ever piece of Bakelite that I've found, at least since I knew what I was looking for. So always double check and triple check and make sure before you tell buyers it's something it's not. But anyway, this is my lot of items that I will sell from this batch. Several of the others will go in lots or sell locally for 50 cents, $1 at my local booth. But I'm pretty happy with it. There's nothing extraordinary. This is definitely my favorite piece, and it's the piece that's most likely to pay for the box. Possibly that Vincero piece. These two together could pay for the box. I know a lot of people have said that they've gotten some really, really bad boxes that they can't make their money back on. I have never gotten one that I couldn't find at least something or a couple things together to sell for the $27.99 or whatever the cost of the box. I have always made my money back on the boxes, and I think I've always made a relatively decent profit, at least doubling or tripling my money, which for the amount of work isn't that great. But if you're getting really bad boxes, just keep going back or keep checking through those boxes, because you may find something you missed the first time around that might have some extreme value and you didn't even know what you were looking for. So as you learn more about jewelry, go back through that scrap that you didn't think was worth anything, and you might find some treasures you already have and you just don't know it. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because my throat doesn't want me to. And thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to come back for more.